Hello, children. It's Super Macho Jedi Knight coming back at you again, one more time, because I don't have a catchphrase. So, tonight, tonight is the Indomitus Boxset Challenge, Phase 6, Part 1. We're going to do a Canoptic Reanimator. We're going to do it to parade level, whatever that means for a robot zombie. And it's going to be fun because we've done actually very, very few and no complex Necrons, actually. We've done warriors and we've done bugs, and they're very, very simple. But this one, God knows what's going to happen on this one. I think, if I remember right, the Reanimator, let's just go in here. There's the Overlord, there's the Plasmancer, there's the Scorpic Lord, there's the Royal Warden, there's the Scorpic Destroyers. Ah, yes, the Canoptic Reanimator. This is the goofy looking one. This is the big, dumb, spindly one that I'm absolutely certain we're both going to wreck completely. So let's see how we do this. We're going to do the H series of sprues. Well, that's certainly not it. For anybody that was here yesterday and coming back, I'm very, very glad you did. We appreciate that immensely. There's nothing better for it. For us, that is. Hey, hey, I know you. And that's the Scorpic Lord. Alright, where is this silly thing? There's more warriors. More warriors. This is going to be on the last one I find, isn't it? It's going to be on the only one that remains. Let's make sure of this. H. Yes, very good. Alright. Put the manual away. As usual, the priming is already done because I did the entirety of the entire box's priming at once. This is not a speed run, so this is probably going to take at least 3 full streams at a bare minimum. More likely 5 to 6. So, if you feel like hanging around for 6 streams to learn how we intend to do this shit, then by all means, be my guest and come around. What can it hurt? It can't hurt nothing. Alright, so... Oh no! Alright, I'd like you to stay still now, please. Little bastard. Right, so where do we start? We start with H31 and 32. I really ought to put a new blade on that, but I think I can get away with it for now. H31 and 32. '31 and 32, please. '31, right here. This ought to be a doozy. There are a lot of seemingly delicate little protrusions and shit on here. What's there? You see? Little bastard is still stuck there where it didn't make any goddamn. Let go! Come on. Oh, see? There's another one. Attached to something delicate. Thanks a lot. That was 31. Where's 32? 33. 25. 23. 1. 32 right here. Naturally, tonight is going to be strictly a build. Because I honestly don't think that the glue will dry fast enough before I become impatient and want to do something else. Alright, that's 31 and 32. And we got 33. Really? 33 and 35? Oh man, that's thick. Man, they got enough connect points on this goddamn thing? Holy crap, there's so many things. Lots of sense. Hey, hey! Come on, it's just a zombie robot. How fucking difficult does this have to be? Oh boy. Come on, come on. Wow, that's going to be weird. That was 33, now where's 35? Right next to it. For once, something makes sense in this sprue. Had a pretty decent day. Fixed a lot of computers. Oh my god, how many connect points? There's so many! It's insane. What did I miss now? There's another one somewhere. Hello? How did I miss that one? It's huge. Did I? Oh well. You can hang out till 7. Sorry. I got caught up. I got caught up and bored. You can goof off. It's okay. You ain't gotta hang out.
Well,
16A. Where the frig is that?
I spent like another 45 minutes sanding this gun. It better come out perfect.
Well, you know, where the hell is 16? 23, 13, 7, 1, 13, 17, 26, 28, 22, 19, 37, 29, 24, 3, right? 16, there it is. Jeez, what was so hard about that? Well, that don't look right. That don't look the same. Here we go again. These things really shouldn't be confusing, but...
Well, they do a remarkably good job of fitting everything on the minimum number of screws.
Right. That's not right either.
Directions down here.
Shit. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's dumb. Why would they do it like that? That's weird. Okay, so 13, 31, 32, 33, 35, 16 somewhere. 36, 34. I just saw those. 36 and 34. Ah, boy. Went out for my morning walk this morning, and I swore I was going to get struck by lightning.
Oh wow, that bad?
The light, the quality of the light was that weird yellowish tint when you know something's going to be wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then it did nothing. It drizzled a little bit, and nothing. I was like, alright, whatever the hell.
Oh, the reanimator's that spindly thing.
Yes, it is. 37 and 38.
Is it all on one sprue at least?
So far.
Yeah, it looks like H sprue.
Yep.
Oh, you're looking for 16. That's the step, not the...
Yeah, I noticed that now. 37. Ah, here it is.
Oh man, here's the captain. Jeez.
Right.
He's got details out the wazoo.
This guy's not so bad. I bet I can do this in 3.
We have until the 30th.
I know. But, I mean, when have you known me to be fucking patient?
That's true.
Alright, what we got to do now is the seriously boring part of getting rid of all this sprue flash and all this crap, like the seams, which I always forget, and I just paint so heavily that nobody notices them.
Alright, I was hoping when I whipped out the screws for this, find my plate of decals. Nope.
Some of these things are so weirdly shaped, it's very difficult to hold them properly to get this done.
And here I go with challenge number 6.
just like everyone to remember, if you're new here, if you've never been here before, that, no, I'm not going to watch somebody else. I'm busy right now, okay? Just go away.
Oh man, I don't have my tablet. I left it at work.
Oops. If anybody doesn't know, my follower subscriber challenge is that if I can get 50 followers in one show, I will do the next show topless. If I can get 100 followers in one show, I'll do it not only topless, but from a kiddie pool. In a spittle. So there's your incentive to get every last person you know on Twitch and following me.
What are your incentives to get every last person you know off Twitch?
Be nice. Fool, nobody cares. Oh, you know what? That doesn't belong there. Or does it?
Oh shit, it's like detail underneath the shielding. Pages 36 and 34.
Ah, yeah, look at that. That'll take special consideration.
This sucker's pretty detailed. I may not dig the whatever these guys are, but I can't wait to when we do the parade ready squad, the last 5, and I can take my time.
Yeah.
Not break them. Not break them.
Yes. Now that we've got a little bit of experience with those spindly ass things.
My first badge especially, it suffered massive trauma.
Well, you know, they're robot zombies. They'll come out the other side.
It's cool to see the sprues disappearing out of that box.
Yeah, it is.
Because if I wasn't doing this with you, I would be on like my 5th or 6th different airplane and only put the thing together and then get to the painting part and move on to another one. Because I always say
Well, I'm kind of tenacious. Once I start one of these dumb things, I do not move on until completed.
Oh man, I love the leg with H35 with the skull on the bottom.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh shit, I forgot to pull out
The walls. The grill!
the base.
I'm up. There's our first break of the evening.
Oh damn, it's Uber. It's like
Got a little this little thing here, this little power conduit or whatever the fuck it is. It's trying to get the sprue off it. And sure enough, little bastard broke.
Oh, hold it up to zoom because I don't have my tablet. Oh man.
Maybe I'll have that leak something, you know? That's a good idea. But again, it's a robot zombie. It'll come out the other side. As a matter of fact, it's the robot zombie that's responsible for the other robot zombies coming out the other side. Right now, you're all the peoples, yes. That feels nice and smooth. Lots of dents and battle damage on these things, huh?
I know, it's kind of cool. As long as it's still visible after the paint.
Oh man, you'd have to put it on pretty damn thick to... These little dents and shit are specifically for washes. Washes are what's going to bring those out. Remember, man, 2 thin coats. Oh, look at that. Those little canoptic scarab on there next to the skull.
Duncan Rhodes started his own line of paints.
Yeah, I saw that. Precisely formulated to my specifications. Sure, Duncan. I believe you. Just like everyone else's signature series of specially formulated shit. Although I do like him as a personality. He doesn't come across as lame as people like Miniac. I do not understand why people like Miniac.
You used to watch him?
I watched him for very specific tips. I did not watch him for him. He had that air of snotty elitehood to him.
There's tons of stress marks on one of the legs. This isn't good.
Uh-oh. You gotta be more gentle, baby.
Brace yourself.
So with the with OBS here, this broadcasting software, you can send it to multiple streaming services at once, right? So I send it to YouTube, but it doesn't give it a real title. It says multi-stream IO with OBS or whatever. And I forgot the last two shows to actually give those YouTube episodes a real fucking name.
Oh no.
So I'll have to do that tonight after this. And Science Pie is ready to judge whenever you want to release the Canoptic Scarab video.
It's already up.
Oh, I didn't spot it when I went looking. I will go looking again, that's all.
Oh, the conduits have little screw molds on them.
Yeah, that's what killed me. That's what I was trying to get off of there.
I was like, what the hell is that hanging out from there?
For a minute there, I thought it was a feature.
When I take off something that I think is just screw mold, and it turns out to be a part of the mold.
Yeah, done that a couple of times.
There's 2 different ones made in there.
Oh, that's nice and smooth. Alright, that was remarkably easy. That was so much easier than the Space Marines ever were. Alright, where's my Gorilla Glue? Alright, so let's dry fit this shit first, like usual. Alright, 32, 33. Whatever this fucking thing is, this part of this thing. And like usual, they need to be bored out. Oh, there's a lot of connect points on here. Good grief. Four wasn't good enough for you guys. I wonder how automated the sprue generation software is. I'd be kind of fascinated to watch that process a couple of complex sprues. That would be pretty cool from a technician's point of view.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, here's hoping that that's the end of the egg.
Well, that still ain't good enough. Yeah. Loose blade, loose blade. So, until I had my little escapade with that timesheet problem, where I only got paid half of what I was supposed to because I was negligent, I was about to get a cheap new airbrush just for larger swaths, you know? I was about to go down to Michael's and see what they had to say. Probably one of those cheap-ass testers things, you know. Because I just want to do things fast on in some respects.
Oh, I didn't know the testers had anything other than the canned air ones.
Yeah, those ones.
Oh.
Because I just want... I don't want it for detail or anything like that. I just... Alright, this is weird.
How much is a can of compressed air?
That's irritating. You know what? I got a story about that shit. It's usually around, I don't know, $7-8. But nobody's fucking got them anymore. I had to go. I searched like literally six different places on the web to get those shipped.
And testers is going into business, you know.
No, I had no idea. I don't know. I try not to follow industry news because it just gets me irritated because there's so many opinions about so many things. But yeah, you can't find that shit for love or money now. I found one place on the web that had them for like $8.59 a can, something like that. So I was like, okay, I'll get two of them. That's cheap enough. That was back in June, and they still ain't shown up yet. And I've emailed the guy 3 times. So the next time I remember, I'm going to tell him to cancel that order, because go fuck yourself. I can barely hear you now. But I heard what you said. Not any better, no. Nope. 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 Well, I can hear you. It's just super low. Oh, no, 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 no. Be careful, motherfuckers. Nope. Probably. That's fine. Nope.
I mean, on the computer. Any better?
Nope. Ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, love that chicken from Popeye.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, I just signed out of the meeting. I made you the host and then I came back, I popped back in. Alright, so you were saying, they're hard to find. Testers isn't
Well,
solvent anymore.
actually, I mean, I said testers because that's what they have over at Michael's in town. But I was looking for any brand of compressed air. And, yeah, you can't find it fucking any place. And I found a guy on the web who still had a couple. And I ordered them. And that was back in June. And the guy ain't ship them yet.
Damn.
I mean, I 100% understand having a COVID employment problem, but damn near 3 months, man. That's, I don't know, the guy, even if he was literally shipping everything by himself, 3 months should have been enough. This was not a big site. This was not the, hobby equivalent of fucking Amazon. This was an independent small site. It always does, but I tried that and the light was poor, which is why I guess.
Guess I'm gonna have to watch some tutorials about how to make lenses.
Lenses?
Yeah. For all this guy's eyeballs.
Oh. Did that work? Kinda. Alright, so there's a lot of internal stuff, so there's no way I can paint this stuff all together like this. That would just be ridiculous.
Guess I better pull out the 60-something millimeter base before I manhandle this sucker to death.
Oh boy, that's still too tight. Jesus. Oh no, come out. Come out. Oh my god. It's gonna end up breaking. I'm gonna break it. I know it. Ah, you little bastards.
If you have a dull X-Acto knife, you can use it. You can use the blade as a gem to open up the after you squeeze them together.
Yeah, but you'll see how difficult that'll be for the two of these parts.
Oh, I already squished them together. I'm looking for getting the seams off now.
Ah. Well, look at you fucking go.
And I gotta get the burrs off.
Alright, so this I suppose is good enough as it stands. And that's actually ridiculously easy. That was not, assembly wise, that was not interesting at all. So I guess I can start painting tonight. I was certain that it would just be hey Det, how are you?
It's only 8 pieces.
Oh, really? Yeah, the brand I can't really care about, so yeah, that would totally. Alright, now, here's the thing. Do I want to start with standard lead belcher, or do I want to get funky with it already? I had a new container. Oh, hey, look what I found. I found brand new putty.
Yay.
And it was only $4. That was more clearance stuff from that Clinton store.
Right.
$4. I was quite happy with that. Lead Belcher. Such a goofy name. Dried out lead belcher. Ah, yes. Grey Knight's Steel. I'm going to try Grey Knight's Steel this time. I'm going to see how it works out. And I used the lead belcher on the warriors and the smaller stuff. Oh, damn. I forgot to make a new wet palette. All of this is for the Sister of Battle from last night. It looks really good, by the way, in retrospect, the next day. Looks amazing, actually. Don't you love it when you think you're doing okay, you put something aside, and you come back to it and you're like, oh shit, yeah, that was good. Yes, this is a Necron from Warhammer 40k. Oh, I should get my bowls out. What are you eating? You're always eating. You're like Brad Pitt in any movie. You're always eating something. If you want to see what the finished model is going to be like, in at least one regard or other, you can look up Canoptic Reanimator Necron, or Necron Canoptic Reanimator. It's right there. The correct spelling of Canoptic is right there in the title of the episode. So, we're going to be doing a lot of area. So I'm going to grab the big brush. I think that this is a very good color. I've never used it before. We're going to find out if it's everything I want it to be. Oh, that's going to fall.
This plastic's so soft you can use the back of the blade to get the seams on the spines.
You know, like usual, this air style color is not for brushing, but it's what I got. So move it around, get a second coat on.
Oh man, I haven't heard that song yet.
You haven't done any base coating in a long time.
Well, that's true, because we did a month on that guy.
Yep. This stuff is very strange. It's not meant to be brushed. I mean, it can be, obviously, but you really got to manipulate the shit out of it. And I keep... This is why I want that stupid cheap-ass airbrush, because I'm not ready for learning good airbrush techniques, etc.
Is your primer smooth or like grainy, so that it gives it something to adhere to?
This, if you remember right, I did the entire box set at once, so the vast majority of it is smooth. I remembered that when I did my winter's worth of priming this weekend, and I was very careful not to make it smooth.
Nice.
But if you move it around and let it dry and then come back to it, and you move it around and let it dry and come back to it, it ends up okay. I mean, you've seen the results from the other ones. It ends up okay. It's just a lot more effort.
But I did win the Necrons.
Yeah, I know. But, I mean, it happens with the blue, too. If I use the air instead of the regular. Move it around.
I think I would have won the first one if I went traditional Ultramarines.
Maybe. Maybe. You don't know, and there's no way to know. Haha. What do you got, a fucking time stone? What are you, Doctor Strange up in this motherfucker?
Oh man, did you see the preview for the new Spider-Man movie?
Damn it, I missed a burr. Yes I did. And because Peter wants to be indecisive, we get a whole movie of wacky. Oh hey, here's Peter Porker, the amazing Spider-Ham. Oh, here's Andrew Gardner, the amazing crap Spider-Man.
Garfield,
Yeah.
emo Spider-Man.
I hated his two movies, dude. Hated them. Alright, so that's...
They weren't exactly... Like, the first Tobey Maguire was pretty good. And I love the kid who's doing them now. He's funny.
He's really good. He brings a innocence to young Spider-Man, which I feel really ought to be there. I mean, but I first encountered actual comic Spider-Man when I was already a teenager. So it never occurred to me that, you know, what should he be like as a teenager? Because I never read any teenager stories for him. But, yes, I think the way they're treating him now in the movies is very good. It was funny on they were talking about it on Good Morning America a couple of weeks ago. And you know the guy that was talking about it didn't know anything. Because he called him Dr. Ock. And I'm like, no, man, no. I'm going to be a little fanboy here. It's Dr. Octopus or Doc Ock. It's not Dr. Ock.
The, um,
I know you don't know that, so it's just a little schooling. That's all. Just a little schooling.
I saw the one for Hawkeye too.
I haven't gotten there yet. I saw that it was out. Hawkeye's not my favorite character, man. Hawkeye makes every book he's in difficult to read.
That damn Matt Fraction.
Except that one. That one was amazing.
I was just trying to throw out some Comic-Con knowledge.
That's the irritating thing about him, man. It takes a guy of Matt Fraction's character to make him not his caliber to make him not irritating. And you know, it was probably because he was played totally for comedy. Alright, I guess that'll do for that one for now.
I like his character in the Avengers.
He was okay in the Avengers. He wasn't... Dude, in the... I've mentioned this before. Maybe not everybody here has heard it. But over the years, I've been given official... Before... God, I gotta explain everything for anything to make sense. Before digital distribution was a real big thing for comics, Marvel put out a bunch of DVDs with 40 plus years of a given title's comics on it. They had 44 years of X-Men, 44 years of Fantastic Four, 40 years of Avengers, 40 years of Captain America, 40 years of Spider-Man. And I got the majority of them, and I've been slowly going through them over the years. And let me tell you, those first 100 issues of Avengers, with Hawkeye being a gigantic jerk at every opportunity, holy crap, I wanted to throw my tablet across the room so many times. It's like, you're just starting shit to start shit, you asshole. That's all you're doing. You're getting all fucking angry at absolutely nothing, which is what I'm doing right now with Hawkeye's attitude. But that's beside the point. I'm a fanboy. I'm allowed it. That's not true. You're not allowed to do that. You're allowed to dislike it. You're not allowed to be a jerk about it.
Speaking of fanboys, you should come out here and live in my carriage house.
It's a garage, man. Hey, you don't... Yeah, you still don't have any problem with visitors, right?
No.
Like if I was to bring a nephew or somebody.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I thought so. But...
I live at Dante in my house.
It's a... Well, yeah. It's always better to re-ask and, you know, reassert.
Well, I appreciate it.
I mean, I wouldn't have made it a surprise, but, you know, I would never have just assumed. Move it around, get a second coat on. Move it around, yeah, 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 yeah. This thing is creepy. All spindly legs and fucking...
That reminds me of like a War of the Worlds tripod.
Yes, it totally does. Yeah, come on, look at that. Yeah, there we go. It's just so easy to lean in so completely and just go, ah, yeah. I gotta remember, I'm doing things here. That should be over there, out of the way. Of course, my eyesight is bad enough where I still got to get in close where with this stupid magnifier. Which, hello, Christmas is coming. A high quality one would not go amiss. They can't be that expensive. This thing was only $8. Yeah, this will be a lot faster on the second coat because this thing's working out pretty well. Yes, I did prime it. I primed it poorly.
You go, whoever said that.
Man, there's so many little tiny places to put shit. It's ridiculous. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So the tree went down in the yard, right? And I'm like, hey, Dalton, you must know somebody with a fucking chainsaw by now, right? You know everyone else with everything else. He's like, yeah, sure, my pop's got 2 of them, yeah. Huh?
Harry's is seized, right?
Yeah, they don't, they're not working. He can't get them started. So I was gonna go rent them, and they've got a backlog because of all the storms. So I'm just gonna go up to friggin' Tractor Supply and bite the bullet and buy myself a goddamn chainsaw. Because there's a lot of wood around here, and eventually another tree will come down.
Make sure you record it so you can make it on Aussie Man.
I am not getting on Aussie Man. That video was freaking hilarious, man. But that's what you get, man. You're going to be a jerk on the water. You try to show off. That's what happens. What in the hell is that noise?
Sandy.
Oh, is that what? That doesn't sound like Sandy.
It's my tester's plastic sheet, sanding sheet.
Nothing is going to happen. Cutting down the trees. It's already down. I just got to chop it up in pieces. It'll be fine. It's be fine. It's fine. It's going to be okay. It's going to be fine.
Where are your chaps?
I don't have any chaps.
Are you sure? What about when you toured with the Village People?
I did not tour with the Village People. I was a roadie. We don't get costumes, we just move shit around. You think the Kiss roadies wear makeup? No.
Who knows what they do with the costumes once the band gets in first class seat somewhere?
It's hard to be sure. Did I tell you about this? I don't think I did. Did I tell you about this movie that Bill and I watched Friday? It was a horror comedy called The Final Girls. Had Malin Ackerson in it from the Watchmen movie. And it was very non-gory for a horror comedy. It wasn't a spoof like Scary Movie. WMCA was. There are no chaps.
That's for the after hours. That's for Super Macho Jedi at night.
After dark.
After dark.
Tomorrow I got to work on computers. I mean, tomorrow night.
I was gonna say, don't you do that all day? I knew what you meant though. It was for Fragfest.
Well, that too. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a new power supply before the 25th, so that one's out of the question. Well, I mean, I could, but I don't want to.
Jesus, with all these connection points, there's so much to smooth out.
You noticed that, did ya? I gotta get a stand to put this thing on. I'll get a little higher.
Mine's mounted to a tripod arm.
It's got one of those cheap ass bendy leg tripod-y things. Doesn't really have a mount point for a real one. Any classes lately? How you doing? What am I talking about? We talked about that yesterday.
I start next week. Next week sometime. One class, one internship.
And where does that leave you, graduation qualification wise?
November.
Cool.
It's my last class. The internship, the internship is not optional. I just did it because with the State Department.
Oh, okay.
They got me out of the senior level. I already did one internship at the college, and I have enough experience. I'm on 3 search and rescue teams, and I made the course director count that as an internship.
Nice. That's great.
So I don't need the internship to graduate, but I'm taking advantage of my student status
Sure.
to get the Smithsonian one.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Too bad you can't actually go to the Smithsonian.
I know, fucking COVID. And the worst part is, once FEMA put some of their courses online,
Yeah.
it's nice. It's nice because I don't have to travel anywhere. But on the other hand, rather than driving halfway across the state to take a 1-day course,
Right?
they make the 8-hour course 2 4-hour courses virtually.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, man, I got to take 2 days off. That means because it's being held in the East Coast, and I start work at 6:30, so I'm not going to go to work for 3 hours and drive home to attend my course and then drive back.
Right. That's pretty dumb. That would be dumb. Yeah. All right, I'm happy with those. I like the color. The photographs later will tell you how nice this color is. I like it a lot.
I don't even know what tutorials about canoptic lore.
Oh, nice. That would be cool.
Well, what am I missing?
Chat stuff.
Well, you can tell me.
You don't have it on?
I told you I don't have my tablet.
Yeah, I forgot.
I usually put my tablet on so you get one more viewer. Because I don't think that me signing into every device gives you a leg up. Because Twitch probably knows it's the same user.
Oh no, they totally know it's the same user. Which is why I signed into my work computer in the VPN, so it looks like it's coming from an entirely different network, and I use an ID I made years ago. So just don't bother if you see it in the chat. Don't bother trying to engage Force User Alpha because. Well, we could get you cams. Just don't use mom's fucking money to do it. I watched that shit. I know who's gassing up at Valero for $30. Hey. Well, Christmas is coming. That's all I can say. I mean, you don't have something now? Christmas is fucking coming. And, isn't your birthday next Friday, right?
One of the eyeballs reminds me of the thing that sticks out of Jabba's palace.
Ichuta.
I knew you would know the phrase.
Apparently it's quite nasty, too. Ichuta. How rude.
C-3PO was just a pansy.
Be nice.
He was, though.
He was a feat. He wasn't a pansy.
What's a feat?
You're the college boy. You look it up.
I'm the college man.
Not given to aggression.
I passed Boyd 30 years ago.
Mild-mannered, not given toward aggression.
That's definitely not me. I told a nurse practitioner she needed to retire today.
Uh-oh.
Well, she did. She does.
Make room for other motherfuckers.
She found out I start work at 6:30. She's like, "Oh, what kind of work can I give you?" I'm like, "No, I don't work for you."
Yeah, right? Who the hell said you could assign stuff to me?
But it's for the patient. I said, "Yeah, and I am not compensated enough to give a shit about patients that don't belong to my center. outside of an emergency.
Alright. So we've got pretty much a standard hour here.
Galactic standard hour.
Right? And I've got a really good coat, and I'll do one more coat, and then a few details, and some assembly. And then it's just details, details, details.
I gotta finish all this grinding so that I can wash them, so they'll be ready for painting tomorrow.
You didn't even prime it. You're just all construction right now.
Yep, yeah, because I'll finish up the sanding right now, and then I'll wash them in a pickle jar, and then I'll prime them tomorrow when I get home from work.
Right, right. Cool. Yeah, so I will be doing more work on the sister here, but I probably won't be doing it on stream anytime soon. Oh shit.
And your fan's gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell them, you know? If they were better fans, I'd do more stuff. Come on, tell your friends, you jerks. Yeah, not too bad.
I still think there's got to be a Reddit group or something that has people that you can sign up for to get followers on social media.
You know, I'm sure there is. I'd much rather just have them discover me and go, oh, he's interesting.
It's working out pretty good, though.
Yeah, I get it. This is one of my few conceits towards being authentic. Ugh, I hate that phrase, but you get the idea.
Yep.
Because I don't believe in that whole "you're a sellout" bullshit. I don't believe in it. But
You want organic?
I would also
growth.
prefer that, you know, somebody wanted to watch. So, alright, so right this minute, oh, these tones are coming out nicely as they dry. So, we're going to have a zombie gaming thing Thursday, and then, and then another build of this Sunday afternoon. Hey, how are ya? Okay, we know. Sundays. Where the hell was I? Go ahead, throw me off.
Sunday. You were on Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah, yep. So, yes, the Canoptic Reanimator will reappear on Sunday. I'm going to shoot some zombies Thursday. And then we're going to recycle and loop around and do all the exact same shit next week. So, having said all that, I appreciate each and every one of you coming by and saying hi. And for now, I'm going to read some comics and go to bed. And one last thing. Subscribe!